All right. How's it going? All right. Good evening, everyone. Just put yourself on the screen, Cal.
I don't know why we even start at one screen anymore.
I know. Seems pointless. How's everyone doing? Ben Speed, good evening, pal. Nice to see you. Evening. Excuse me, there's bones in that one. Creaky me old mucker, what's news, but? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm being good these days and recording a video every day, so I've most of next week's videos are done, which is hopefully going to be useful. Who have we got then? I can see a couple of names. Zach, you girl, good evening. Your cat matches your mic there, Creaky. I know. It's
brand colors.
It's brand colors, yeah. Sursik makes fun of me because even my mouse pointer is the right hex code for my brand color. I'm really it's from having the sign shop for so many years, isn't it? And designing for people.
Yeah.
I'm just always thinking about everything, like the background, this you're looking at around us now, that it's all the same color yellow. The message on the screen, same color yellow. I'm that sad, honestly.
Anyway. You got it saved in Canva as Creaky Blinder Yellow, I think.
Yeah. You want to see my underpants? They match as well.
They were white at one point.
I was going to say they weren't that yellow when I put them on, though. How do we join this quiz? Right then, Indie Brony, I'm glad you mentioned the quiz. So what we're going to do, basically, it's a list of 20, we'll call them facts, but slow then, it took me longer than I planned to find the right button. But not all of them are facts. So what we're going to do is the same as we did with the tier list, because I'll be honest with you, we're doing it this way because me and Callum really enjoyed it. We didn't actually consider whether you would or wouldn't enjoy it, but we are now, won't we? So what we're going to do, we're going to use the old bleep button. So I will make the some of them can be formatted as questions, but some of them will just be statements. So then you will have two options, true or false. And do you know, I'm already starting to feel, Carl, that we haven't really thought this through properly.
What do you mean?
So how are we gonna, is there gonna be a winner? And how are we?
You said this with the tier list as well. I guess.
Yeah, I just like there to be a winner.
I don't know.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I thought we were doing it that they were answering collectively.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we were going to use the polls again and just do true or false.
Yeah.
And let you vote.
Yeah, Magical Cat Girl, you've nailed it. Not thinking it through, that's normal.
Exactly.
Pretty much, yeah. Drunken Triloquist, how are you, pal? Right, hang on now. The chat's going faster than... Oh, there's 66 people working. Watching. Illuminati confirmed. We're all winners being here with you too, Creaky. Well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I wasn't sure then whether I should just say thank you or say something overly sarcastic. And the first thing that came to my mind was, I think Bricktop says it in Snatch, get your nose out of my arse. But not everybody finds sarcasm funny. Like, if I had said that, I would have known that I meant it as a joke.
Yeah, I find that funny.
But some people could have gone, well, there we are then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so what do you reckon, Peepsicles? We'll give it a go. Don't make it too technical, it'll go horribly wrong.
Exactly.
You can tell the people who are regular watchers of the streams. Podcast. You can tell it's a podcast because I've got an SM7B with a color-coded map. Oh.
No, it's not.
Oh, no. I shouldn't have done that. That is going to annoy me now.
Yeah, that's very different. And mine's even lighter again.
Yeah, yours is. It looks like they were meant to be this color, but we left this one out in the sun for a day, and you was out for about a week.
Yeah.
It's just anyway. Left-handed Jedi. Good evening. How are you? Seeing lots of new names tonight.
Yeah, I don't recognize a lot of names. Is this anyone's first time making one of these streams?
Christopher Shapley, DVM, CVA, CVH, CVFT. Good evening.
All right,
You
Chris.
old dog. How's it going?
Oof.
Thanks a lot, Andy. What did you say? Oh, Creaky, you need a bikini for that tash. I don't know how big to let it go. I'm sort of in the swing of it now. It's naturally adopted a handlebar shape as well, which is nice. The only thing that bothers me, though, do you know what this style of moustache is called, Callum?
No.
It's called an English.
Mm.
Sorry, Andy Brawny. Why are you? Mental models, how are you? Lowest form of wit, also the funniest. My grandfather used to say that to me, Grandpa Tom.
Did he?
Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit.
Oh, shit.
No, I confused two separate quotes. He used to say sarcasm is the lowest form of wit. But he also used to say, if wit was shit, you'd be covered in it. So I was never sure how to take it. Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit. That's why it's funny. Well, I just do it naturally. I don't know if people think that I'm as sarcastic as I am as part of the Creaky Blinder character. That is the probably the only real part of my personality that Creaky didn't have to develop himself.
What, sarcasm?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big
terrible.
fan of sarcasm
Yeah.
too, though.
But it's got to be used in the right, in the right.
Yeah, but I just
way.
enjoy.
And I do.
I like that sort of dry humor, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it when somebody's sarcastic to me as well. Because quite often, believe it or not, I miss it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah. And it sort of hits me later on he was joking. Right. So I'm not really a stupid knobhead then. Standard South Wales-ness. What is? We hate anyone who has a spine. Okay. Sarcasm is a particularly British thing. Yeah, I didn't think to trial my sarcasm in America, but where I was in America, people got guns, so it would have been a bit risky.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what a surprise! Well, I tell you what, not as surprised as I am. To quote National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, I wouldn't be this surprised if I woke up tomorrow with my head stapled to the carpet. I've never seen you here before, Stuart Grant.
I know there's so many new names tonight.
I know. Who's this Ben Speed channel?
I know.
888.
He seems like he'd be from somewhere gross, like Neath or something.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. Or Pensgunner.
Yeah.
Still gross, but think they're posh. I mean, I'm sure Ben thinks he's going to instantly become posh when he moves to Pensgunner. The bird gardens are gone now, aren't they? Mrs. Blinder,
Oh,
hello,
yeah.
love. When did this guy get dreadlocks?
That's Jordan typing, obviously.
I haven't got dreadlocks. I haven't got any locks.
I do.
I haven't even got Goldilocks. Right, so shall we...
Yeah, let's get on with the quiz, shall
what's
we?
with all these new names? Not that I'm complaining. Alexander Supertramp. First timer, ooh, misses. Famous Potatoes, let the games begin. This isn't the Hunger Games, but I wouldn't get overexcited. The people no fiddler one. Now I'm hoping you're a demon on the violin.
That doesn't say fiddler.
Didn't it?
No.
What's it
It
say?
says fider.
I added an L where there shouldn't have been one. Anyway, Creaky has dreadlocks. No, Creaky does not have dreadlocks, but I did have dreadlocks. I had them on the back of my head.
Yeah,
But,
skullet. Dreadlock skullet.
Dreadlock skullet I had, but I accidentally almost cut one of them. Funny enough, I did it in your bathroom, Christopher Shapley, DVM, CBA, CBH, CBFT. I was having a shower and I was giving the old dome a shave. And at home, obviously, Mrs. Blinder was, lining me up and making sure I didn't hack one off. But Chris wouldn't afford me the same courtesy. So I was having to shave the back of my own head. And yeah, I had a disaster. And when I came home, the dreadlock lady said she couldn't fix it. And I was like, oh, well, bye then.
Did you keep them?
Yeah, they're in my wardrobe.
I thought they might be because Jordan, when he cut his off, he
might
kept
put
his.
one on each end of my tag.
Yeah.
I'm like a giant Fu Manchu or Aaron Ra mustache.
Yeah, 2 there and then 1 there.
Yeah, Aaron Ra's got Do you know what I mean when I say Ming the Merciless?
No, but he's just got a kung fu mustache.
From the film. Yeah,
basically, yeah.
Like Sifu from Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyway, is hack one off you from No. I was shaving my head and I shaved into the dreadlock. I slipped. Right. So we're having a quiz. Of course. Right. I'm gonna do these quickly first.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sofa King Sleepy. I know it's funnier when people say your name fast, but I'm hoping this will be the first stream in months that hasn't been instantly demonetized because of something stupid I said or did.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Simon Green, what accent? Hope everyone is well this evening. Well, obviously I'm as good. I'm as good as I'm as good as I get. Yes, everyone is. Everyone is. Do you know I can't even remember where the no accent thing came from. I can't remember if I said it because I thought it was something funny to say or whether somebody said it to me.
I wonder if anyone knows the answer to that question.
Exactly. Oh, I tell you what, mini tangent coming because this pissed me off.
Right.
So I was doom scrolling TikTok this morning while I was dropping the kids off at the pool.
Yeah.
And this English woman came up and she was saying that she doesn't think Wales deserves to be its own country.
Yeah.
And it should just all be made part of England and we should be taught how to speak properly.
Yeah,
like Scousers and sorry, Indy bro. My grandpa was a Geordie.
Yeah.
But you're not exactly linguistic.
They sound more like us
genius.
than...
That's why Geordies and the Welsh have always had this unspoken bond.
Funny enough,
sorry, Cabby, they wound me. Do you know what I see? I think, is she doing it? Is it a bit, or is she as stupid as she sounds?
I was gonna say, I think it's just she hasn't really thought it through. She probably met a Welsh person she doesn't like.
Yeah.
And now she's just spouting off nonsense on the internet.
Maybe she's been watching my videos.
Yeah.
And now she hates everyone else. Did you slap her? She deserves to be slapped. Well, I poked the crap out of the screen, but then realized I was giving her multiple likes. It was just annoying.
Yeah, I've seen that clip. I haven't seen much about it, but I just scrolled past it. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not even entertaining that.
Do you know what I might do? I might invent a gigantic, but still somehow portable. You know those saws the carpenters use, and it's like a wheel. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a DIY guy. I struggle to spell DIY, let alone do it. But I'm gonna invent a big one of them. The wheel will probably be, I don't know, size of a house.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna saw a line all the way up the English and Welsh border. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna put my foot on the English side like that. And then I'm gonna kick Wales off. Only by a foot. So you can still hop across, but then people who are too thick to see that we're our own country will know because we're not attached anymore. No, in my luck, though, we'd float away and crash into Ireland.
I'd rather be attached to them, to be fair.
Yeah, but again, see, Irish, Welsh, very sort of,
well,
all Celtic.
This is the thing. I think
Scots, Irish, Welsh, we're all Celtic.
I was saying this to, I think it was Jordan yesterday. But basically, oh no, it was Sky I was saying it to. So you find, especially when you're abroad, so the Welsh, the Irish, the Scottish tend to immediately gravitate to each other because they have one common enemy, which is the English. But then there's like the north of England
Yeah.
tend to umbrella in with us lot because most people hate London,
Yeah.
and the south of England.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically,
But you know,
it's
the
just,
funny thing is, and I know how you
oh,
feel-
sorry, Cornish as well. Yeah, Cornwall.
Yeah.
I know technically they're under us, but they're all the
Yeah.
same. They umbrella with us. It's just the south of England that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is so.
It is very
It
much.
is.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a joke. Englishman, Irishman, and a Welshman find a magic lamp and they all get a wish. I'm trying to remember this joke as I'm telling it to you. So the Englishman says, I wish that England win the World Cup. And the genie says, fine, your wish is granted. They went on to win the World Cup. That's the Scottish bloke, I can't remember. We'll say he wished that his rugby team would win, and they did. And the Welsh bloke said, can I have 2 wishes because I'm last? And the genie said, well, you get 3. So he said, can I give them all to you at the same time? He said, first of all, build a wall around England. And secondly, fill it with water.
How's that a joke?
Well, I like it anyway.
Okay.
Ooh, super chat. Thank
It was
you.
me and Radical back in Linky 2017 or so, when you were just a baby.
2018, that would have been.
Yeah, I was going to say I wasn't on YouTube in 2017. You must mean 2018. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Radical had something to do with it, to be honest, because that was kind of mine and Radical's thing, and I think he started it. So,
So he started saying it about himself.
yeah, Radical says he's got no accent as well.
Oh, that's the
but
thing
it's
he does.
It's always been me and Radical.
Yeah. Oh, I
Anyway,
didn't know that.
I've tanged enough for one evening. Let's what was this stream about again? Oh yeah, we were having a quiz, weren't we?
Yes.
Right then. So I've been very organized tonight. So this is the way it's gonna work. So I've got a list of 20 scientific facts, but not all of them are facts. So we give you a 30-second timer, and you can respond in the poll, which I will publish after each question, and it's just true or false. But I will preface this by saying that this was all planned in about 5 minutes earlier on when I typed into Gemini, write 20 quiz questions based around science facts, but make some of them red herrings. So if some of them are wrong,
I think some of the fictional ones, because we did scan through the list, but some of the
Yeah.
fictional ones
yeah,
are kind of like misconceptions.
yeah.
And I don't want to give an example in case one of those
Yeah,
examples is one of the questions.
For example, because I will give an example in the form of the first question. So, a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. A day on Venus is longer than a year of Venus. There's the question on the screen, and the poll is starting now. Vote true or false in the poll. In the doohickey doodah. Doodah day. Ten-ish seconds. That's why I say ish, because the
Yeah, if you remember,
lasts for 8 seconds. I did say last week I was going to redo it, didn't I? So, Oh, you've ended the poll. have
Yeah,
you?
I've ended the poll.
True 76%, false 24%. So apparently, Venus rotates incredibly slowly. A day is 243 Earth days, but has a relatively short orbit. So a year is 225 Earth days.
It's mad, that, isn't it?
Yeah. So apparently,
It's true.
according to Google Gemini, and I didn't have time to check, but apparently it's true. Bro, Brian Pop Robson, what do you reckon? Come on, the what was his position in the Church of Theology? Chris is the Pope.
Yeah, no.
he
Storm
was-
Shadow's the Archbishop.
Yeah, Stormshad was the Archbishop, and I can't remember what Brian is now.
I don't remember.
I'm sure he'll tell us. You can't keep him quiet for long anyway.
Well, Chris is getting cocky. He's saying, give us a hard one, Creaky.
Where did he say that?
Just there. I'll give us hard ones.
You do know that I'm not Pink Camaro girl, don't you? This is me. So you may be asking the wrong person. Right. So
Number 2.
number two. Number two. Right, so get rid of number 1 so I don't accidentally ask the same question twice like a div. Right, so the next question is coming up momentarily. Right, so there's the question. This is way more time consuming than I'd like it to be.
Why? What's taking so long?
I'm having to type true and false out every time and type the question in the chat and in the poll.
Well, why don't I just type in the questions while you do the poll?
Oh, yeah, there are. Go on, man.
I'll do that.
Right. Okay. So, and I got to remember now which one.
So-
Right. So this is the next question. But remember, the time doesn't start until I start the poll. The human tongue is the strongest muscle in the body.
True or false?
Make your choice. Oh, now. The human tongue is the strongest muscle in the body. Like Teddy Wogan, then he used to do that on the on Blankety Blank. He'd read the question out, and then once this sort of timer started, he would ask the question again, but always in a more muted way. Oh, there we go. End the poll. It's on the floor. So, according to my extensive research, hang on, let's see what the poll
Well,
says.
the poll says 68% of people said false, 32% said true.
I got lots of smart people watching me, haven't I?
Yeah.
Lots of them. Because according to my extensive research, which took about 5 minutes, no, it isn't. That was false. The tongue is not the strongest muscles. The muscles in your jaw, the masseter muscles, are the
That's one of those examples where it's a common misconception. I also thought until a couple of hours ago that the tongue was the strongest muscle in the human
Right.
body.
So I knew somebody would put it in the chat. I've stopped reading it. But your heart, in terms of endurance, is the strong, because for example, you know your heart's a muscle and that it's continuously being worked.
Yeah.
There's no other muscle in the human body that could take being used constantly as well as the heart does.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every so often you got to sit down. Why? Because the muscles in your legs are tired. You know.
Yeah. So it's
So they need
endurance wise, it's the heart.
endurance wise,
Yeah.
it's the heart, but the the muscles that open and close your
Yeah.
flappy gob are the yeah.
Yeah. Before we move on, there
I
we go.
was just gonna say, and now I know
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
it's not one of them, but this is my home girl, Danielle. Thank you very much indeed, Danielle. You're a good egg,
Thank you, Danielle.
despite what everybody tells me about you. I don't believe a word of it. Those 10 gifted memberships from the lovely Danielle will be arbitrarily assigned
Oh yes,
by.
I got it. Static Boris, Stuart Grant,
How are
Steve
you
Chops.
seeing that?
Because it's in the back end. It's on the studio app.
I'm in that.
It's in the chat there. Look at my screen.
Yeah.
There. You scroll up a little bit.
Ah,
Static Boris, Stuart Grant, Steve Chops, Left-Handed Jedi, Simon Green, Deviant Outcast,
one card short, Sknotter. Fire dude truck, fire dude truck. Can you imagine it?
Yeah.
Mike Gurney. Well, do. Well, I never knew. Thank you, Danielle. You're a good one. So, question number 3 is scroll.
I got it.
The human tongue is the strongest. Oh, that's
No, that's the second one. The next one is you can, in fact, sneeze with your eyes open if you concentrate hard enough.
Are you in charge of publishing the questions?
Yes. You
Right.
do the polls, I'll do the questions.
Oh, right. Okay. So I still need to do the poll.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So start the poll. And what did you say this question was?
So
You can.
it feels weird saying question.
Yeah.
But yeah, so true or false? You can, in fact, sneeze with your eyes open if you concentrate hard enough.
I feel like. Yeah, no, I'm not saying nothing. This isn't a quiz for me. I got the answers on the screen. So, true or false? Oh, I haven't put the question there. What a knob.
No, I put the question.
Yeah,
there.
but no, I haven't put it in the poll.
Oh, yeah.
So it needs to be in the poll as well, doesn't it?
What? The question?
Yeah.
Oh,
No?
everyone's watching. They just got to click true or false.
Oh, and press my button. Go for it. 30 seconds. Scoop dooby doo dooby 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 doo. On the screen. I'm not very good at this, am I? You can, in fact, sneeze with your eyes open if you concentrate hard enough.
Oh,
So, what do you think? Do you think you can sneeze if you concentrate hard enough? What do you think, Al?
I don't know. I've never thought of this before. And the poll said 67% of people are saying true.
Yeah.
But according to our spreadsheet,
yeah.
it is not true.
Yeah. But I would have said that was false myself.
I have no idea.
But I feel like I've seen somebody in a video sneeze with their eyes open. Anybody go, where's Roger when you need him? If I had a feather now, I would tickle my own nose. But no matter, like I'd pop an eye out live on YouTube.
We're gonna have to double check this
Yeah.
one.
Can you sneeze? I wonder.
Yeah, the sheet is wrong.
Is it?
Yeah. This is why you can't rely on AI.
Yeah, exactly. But to be fair, it did say I do make mistakes, so please fact check the answers. But
Yeah.
that was just too much effort. But we're gonna move on to the next one because it's not a competition, it's a bit of fun. Have we got the next one, Carl?
I do.
I do. Let me just very quickly do this.
But now I don't know. I
super
don't know
chat.
if I can trust them
Thank you.
now.
Hang on a sec.
Ooh, super chat.
Um,
Thank you.
Big Pedro, I got banned from Kent Hovins live on TikTok. I only asked why he pretends to be a doctor. Yeah, he don't like that, pal. He really doesn't. But that doesn't surprise me. But I didn't think Kent was ban happy though. I thought being a good Christian boy, he was, live and let live and all that jazz. But
Dr. Nimrod is saying that Mythbusters proved that you can sneeze with your eyes open.
I knew I'd seen it somewhere.
And
It
I-
might have been on Mythbusters.
if it was on Mythbusters, I believe you.
Yeah. There we are. So the spreadsheet's wrong.
Wrong.
Stupid Google Gemini. Right then. Next question.
Is on the screen right now. The total mass of all the ants on Earth is roughly equal to the total mass of all the humans.
And now my confidence is.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's gone downhill very quickly. because,
I'm going to Google this while
yeah, I
the
know.
poll runs, which is starting now. Do, 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 Right. Google it. Right. See, yeah, these are all wrong.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I don't
Because
think this.
I've just right. I used Google Gemini to generate this. I won't do this again to generate this quiz. I just used Google to double check the answer, and the first thing that comes up now is the AI result,
Yeah.
and it says no, it's no, it's not true. But you were the one that told me it was.
Yeah, I know. Well, according to this, it says technically it's true, but it says based on estimates, the sheer number of ants makes their combined weight comparable to or even greater than the mass of all humans.
Yeah, we finding that out, Danielle. And,
Yeah, this is bad.
and no, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We literally just slapped this together.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't really know what the hell we're supposed to do moving forward here, because it just most of them are probably wrong.
Yeah. I'm gonna check the next one as well and see if it disagrees, and if not, we'll just wing it. I got an idea.
Oh my god. Okay, wait there. Indie Brony just said, "I love quizzes. Can I help you guys planning out one for the next
Yes.
one?
Yes,
We should do a proper one,
yes, we should.
because to be fair, this was like a last minute idea." as well.
Yeah, it was. And what we could do is we could according to it was true the first time I checked on Google. Now
Yeah,
it's false.
This is what I mean. I don't know. I don't know. This is one of the main problems with AI at the minute. Is what you cannot differentiate, and you answer like they're giving you different answers.
Yeah,
Which one is right? Which one is right? I don't know.
exactly. And what we could do, I suppose we could invite people to participate in the quiz via Discord. We could set up a room. I don't know how we would do it.
I don't know. I feel like we'll figure something out,
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
but I don't know what to do moving forward this evening now, because
Oh, that's easy. We'll just convert it to an AMA stream.
all right, yeah, we'll just wing it.
Yeah, wing it. In other words, Grok is firing on all 8 where I am.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't use
I-
Grok.
I wouldn't-
Principle.
I wouldn't use Grok.
Grok the doodle
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Grok to tell me the weather.
Yeah, I have literally. It's one of the few AIs I haven't had to play around with.
Yeah, I just won't
Gemini is okay because you can instruct it to do deep research into the topic. Yes, you can,
Yeah, that's come in handy a few times.
but I actually unchecked that box because I thought it would make it too complicated and yeah. Anyway, let me just address these thingamy whatchamacallits. It could be Vincent Von Donkey.
I forgot about Vincent Von Donkey.
I know. And do you know what I forgot as well? Soot Kettle registered. Oh no, that wasn't Vincent Von Donkey. That was something you said about.
Oh, I don't remember now.
It was when we were teasing Pedro a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I can't remember at all
I'll
now.
have to have a look because he registered the email address for me and everything, so I could have it as a YouTube username.
Ooh, super chat. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. So fucking sleepy.
Ooh, super chat.
My
Thank
elbow
you.
tastes funny. Other bits are a bit dull. That's one of the. But my confidence is at 0 now. That's no. The next one is hot water freezes faster than cold water, and then the next one says it's impossible to lick your elbow. I don't know. I'm just I don't know what to do now.
Well, I know that one is. I don't know.
I'm like a duck at the moment. I look cool, calm, and collected, but yeah. Bruise Z7M. Good evening. AI is an oxymoron. It's for entertainment only. It's wrong way more than it's correct. Yeah, it does make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, well, this is the thing: is these Grok and Gemini and ChatGPT? They're just language models, so
Yeah.
all it can do is read. Essentially, all it can do is search and read quicker than you can, but it doesn't mean it's searching for the right stuff. That's why you got to go through it all.
Yeah. Yeah. The Welsh AI is called
AID.
AID. I want to name the bot in my Discord server that.
Yeah.
AID.
Yeah, I reckon we abandon this one tonight and we actually do a well-prepared quiz in the coming week. Oh, I'm not here next week.
Oh yeah, Callum's not here next
I
week.
know.
So there'll either be no live stream or it'll just be an old
School. I think you should still do it.
old school Sunday night waffle sesh where I'm free to go off on as many tangents as CC does in any given video. Right, what are we doing yet? So I don't know if artificial ignorance, says Peter Norton.
Yeah. Right. Well,
anyway, licking the elbow is not possible, but most of you just tried. Apparently, it is possible, Citizen Vader.
Yeah, that's just a flexibility thing,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, that's just, it's not something everybody can do, clearly, but yeah.
Right. Well, in preparation and practice for next week, I don't know. It's not even an
Ooh,
hour
super
in, but
chat.
I'm dying for a
Thank
pee.
you.
So I'm going to put you
Over
full
it.
screen. I will be back.
Woohoo! Okay, Arnie. Thank you, Cootie Cootie, Hakuna Matata man. How dare you not be here, Callum? I know. How could he abandon me? I don't know what to do now. I don't know what buttons to press or anything. And I haven't even made sure you can all hear what I'm saying tonight. Shut up, crickets. Hush now.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. I can lick your elbow if I come to wait. No, I think the whole purpose is yeah. Good evening, Dade Murphy 666. How are you, pal? I had a look at your channel the other day. Every so often I go through to see who's recently subscribed, and if you haven't got the information hidden, which you wouldn't because you're an active channel, I can see who you are and I can click on your channel and have a look, and I do it probably every week. Very cool channel. Zach, you girl, the earth is flat. Yeah, of course it is. Everybody knows that. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm not muted. You haven't muted me before he's gone, is he? No. Teasing me, no, I know. I just remember a zombie like somebody they asked for seconds. The earth is a cat. I'd rather it be flat, to be honest. I'm not a cat guy. I'm not a cat person. Not a cat guy implies that I'm half feline, which I'm not. I'm amazed somebody called you English and there was no reaction. Did they really? I didn't see it. That's why there was no reaction. That is deeply offensive and hurtful to all Welsh people. I'll come and do his job if you want real entertainment. Thank you, Ralph.
Ooh, super Welcome chat. to the Blinder
Thank
gang,
you.
Mush.
Oh, I combined two irrelevant buttons then. Ralph Halm has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you so much, pal. And they have been awarded to are they? Susan DeWhite, Nanya Bidnes, Gary Peters, Joe Whip, and El Colgan have been gifted the memberships. Bloody
Oh, more
Cowan
gifted
Marvellous.
memberships, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, it's on the screen.
Oh yeah, I put it there.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, so if anybody wants to ask me anything or or start a conversation, the earth is flat, I've watched American TV. Not wrong with pussy. Well, I don't know. Cats just look as if they're out to get me.
Cats.
Like they're plotting something behind my back.
It's the purple snowdrop. You bogged off and missed it, Cal. I needed a pee.
Yeah.
And I only went for one just before the stream as well. I have a conversation starter. Especially because the essay, and we briefly spoke about it earlier, but is Mr. Ike.
Ike.
Yeah, I'm very fascinated.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, he's definitely an interesting character.
Yeah, because like I said to you earlier, within making that video, my opinion of him kept changing. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
there's an underlying, this guy's wackadoodle.
Yeah.
But like, he's fascinating. He's persistent. I'll give him that.
He doesn't he's just because
He seems
I wouldn't
more.
say he's not self-aware, but it can't be that pleasant to have that many people
Yeah, it's got to be.
laughing at you.
Yeah, but it's got to have gotten to a point with him though that surely he's just like, well, what else am I gonna do? So I wonder if at some point he's just kind of leaned into it.
Yeah, quite
But-
possibly.
But yeah, there we go. Ben Speed, David Icke is like a broken clock.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
David Icke he hasn't predicted them, but he's suspected that a thing might happen, and then that thing has happened. So he's essentially been right about things.
Yeah, but so
But
is
he
Alex
also-
Jones.
But he also
and-
said he was the son of God on the Terry Wogan show. So, he destroyed any potential kind of credibility he may have had.
Well, this is what I thought because obviously Ike was on our tier list and he was voted into 100% lost it.
Yeah.
But I would disagree with that,
yeah.
especially after the process of making that video. I just think he's completely lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
And I think he's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And the main problem I have with David Icke is
His
It's
hands.
no, it's not a problem actually. It's more just the main observation I have about David Icke is I agree with a lot of his premises, but his conclusions make me go, well, how the hell did you get there?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's the thing. The leap you'll make from
Yeah,
a thought to, the leap between a thought and a fact for somebody like David Icke is tiny. Looks fake to me, therefore it must be fake. It's the same as most conspiracy theorists.
yeah, but and I know it was kind of like the point of the video, but he can just string in any world event now
Yeah.
because of the narrative he's built.
Yeah.
Well, anything remotely uncomfortable or out of place makes him go, see?
Hmm.
And then he just adds that.
Yeah, because it's that thing in there, and flat earthers say this as well. It's I can't remember how we phrased it in the video, but essentially, if you say he's wrong,
Yeah.
you were part of the problem, or you were, or he must be right because you say he's wrong.
Yeah. It is obviously there's a lot of overlap between these conspiracies.
Yeah.
In their like
Yeah.
in
Absolutely.
the way they I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like in the way they structure the rules of their conspiracy,
Yeah.
it's all very similar, and that's one of them is the people who question it. They're positioned as, well, see, that's proof, because they wouldn't be giving us pushback if we weren't on to something. Where the truth is just, no, you're saying ridiculous things, and people are pointing out that you're saying ridiculous things.
Yeah. I've got to address this comment, right? Please debate Oakley under a pseudonym. Okay. That's fine. I'd rather slam the end of my knob in a door than speak to Nathan Oakley in real life.
Yeah, can you imagine?
But how do I pretend to not be me?
Yeah.
It's kind of going to be a bit obvious. I can't see how that is a feasible idea, unfortunately.
You always say the same thing about flat Earth conventions, and I'm never going to not bring it up that I think we should go to one, and I think we should disguise you and see how long
Yeah.
it lasts, basically.
I reckon you should put glasses and a fake mustache on me. That'll flummox.
Yeah, and a bald cap.
Yeah. Yeah. Or is that what I do for all my videos?
Mm,
Maybe I don't actually look like this.
maybe.
Yeah, you never know. Can I be your official double agent?
I think infiltrating a flat Earth event would be funny as anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember seeing Team Skeptic trying to go to a flat Earth convention.
Yeah, but he just tried to walk into one. We would be sneaking in.
Yeah, he made it as far as the desk at the front where you sign in.
Yeah, but we'd make it like a sort of like a sneak-in style video. We'd come up with a plan on how to disguise you, and
Yeah.
I just think it would be so funny, and I think it would make a good video.
Yeah, well.
And whether you get in or not, there's
Yeah.
content there. It's funny.
Never say never, but I don't actually know where the nearest flat Earth convention is.
There's ones in Wales. There was one recently.
North Wales. That was Mark Sargent's.
Yeah.
I don't think he goes to them all, though.
I don't know.
He can't.
Surely not.
You know, I know he makes money by claiming the Earth is flat, but surely he's not making enough money to be flying all over the world.
Yeah, but is he anything to do with the events, like the organization, or is he just a guy?
No, they're
'Cause maybe-
they're his event.
Yeah, then it's probably in the budget for.
Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose.
I don't know though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm very disappointed with
We should have known, to be fair, that it wasn't going to go well when how many times it took us to even get it to look that correct.
yeah, yeah,
So the signs were there that we probably
Yeah.
should have checked the stuff.
yeah, that's very true. Are there any online science quizzes?
Oh, there'll be
Online
loads of stuff.
Science quiz. No, I don't want to study for GCSE science. Science quizzes is. Yeah, there's the. Well, that's not very helpful at all. Name that dog, people.
You'd have to get up on the
That's the first
screen.
question. Yeah, but it says. Yeah, that one won't work. I don't trust that one. Total mass. Shut up. Oh, we always have issues. That's part of the fun of it.
Yeah. I think we should just leave the quiz for tonight.
Yeah.
And
Did they give you address details using global coordinates? Who? I've completely lost my place in
flat
the
Earth
conversation.
conventions.
Ah, right. Well, yeah, of course they do. Brian Pop Robson, I'm one big issue. We got a big magazine that gets given out by the homeless.
They still do that. The big issue still a thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't really go into town or anything now, though.
Yeah.
So
Well, I haven't been for a long time, but yeah.
going into Swansea City Centre now is just depressing.
It's also pointless.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing there.
Well,
none
yeah.
at all.
There's more crackheads than shops.
Yeah, definitely. Show up driving but wearing bicycle helmets.
Yeah, we'll sneak right in. We'll blend right in.
Oh, dear me. Don't follow your sat nav.
There we go. Brian Pop Robson was the Holy Ghost.
Oh, that's it. Of course he was.
Yeah.
There can't be that much of a delay. Brian
No,
must have
no.
joined late, so he's
No, I think I
he
don't know.
probably still thinks the quiz is on. Big issue outside Neath Aldi. Well.
There always used to be the one by Debenhams in Swansea.
Yeah.
And it was always the same guy.
Yeah. Big issue. I got loads of issues. Do you want a coffee? Oh no, you're trying to sell me something. No,
Yeah.
thanks. Wouldn't be a creaky live stream if it didn't derail. Quite right, Christopher.
I don't think it's ever derailed quite as bad as this.
Is that Mr. Pete Buster? One. Mr.
It is.
Yeah, Mr. Because there was somebody and his name was actually Mr. Perturbed, but I used to misread it all the time and I used to call him Mr. Peter Bird.
Mr. Peter Bird.
Yeah. I didn't know if that was the same guy. Anyway, so big issues. I haven't seen the big issue in years. Bob Nodell's gyroscope. How are you, pal? Have you heard the conspiracy that MK Ultra is Charles Manson and the JFK assassination, or did I just make it up?
What? That's all one conspiracy?
I've never heard that. If it is,
What's MK Ultra? Have you heard of that?
yeah,
Hold
and I
on.
have, and I can't. For
I
the
can't
life
think
of me
what it is
what
now.
was
Yeah,
now.
hold on. Because is that the mind control
I
thing?
think so. Yeah.
Because maybe it is connected then. Charles Manson. Because I know he.
Did you see the clip of the Problematic Pub podcast talking about the old Evening Post sellers that used to shout in town? Is that podcast with that guy with mad curly blonde hair?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Is he from Swansea? He's on
From Port Albert, I think he is.
Is he?
Yeah, I find him really funny. I do.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. MK Ultra was an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by U.S. Central Intelligence, or the CIA,
Yeah.
to develop procedures. Sorry about that. To develop procedures and identify drugs that could be used during interrogations to weaken individuals and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture.
Mind control doesn't work on flat earths because you have to have a mind first.
It reminds me of Darren Brown has done so many good shows. But he did one and is basically, can you hypnotize someone to kill someone for you, basically?
Oh, is it?
And well, yeah, there's obviously the whole show is the lead up, but he obviously there's like a narrowing down process, but he finally decides on this one person. And the goal is, because I think the conspiracy goes that John Wilkes Booth was like brainwashed
Yeah.
to shoot. Oh, no, wait. Is that the guy who shot Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, I don't know.
John Wilkes Booth? Yeah. Or was that the guy who shot Kennedy? Oh, Christ, I can't even remember. No, that's the guy who shot Kennedy. Who's the guy who shot Lincoln? But anyway, the story goes that he was apparently brainwashed and hypnotized into doing it. And Darren Brown did this whole show.
Yeah.
Basically being like, well, is that possible? And yeah, very interesting. I don't want to give you the ending, but
Don't want to spoil the ending.
Yeah.
That's the thing, see, lots of conspiracy theories are really interesting, but there's so many stupid ones that spoil the fun of the...
well, yeah, but it brings me back to David Icke, and it is kind of my main gripe with him is because the premises aren't all that mental.
Yeah.
I mean, they are, but we know through others, we know that governments are doing dodgy shit. We know that they're lying about
Yeah.
stuff. We know all this. But the problem is when you attach the conclusion of because they're reptilian lizards feeding on negative energy,
Yeah.
well, then I can't take you serious. We could have had a conversation about
Yeah.
how the elites are structured and blah, 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 blah. That's a legit conversation that probably needs to be had now more than ever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you give me that as your conclusion, I can't take anything that comes out of
exactly.
your mouth seriously anymore.
Exactly. And that's why he will always be a nutter because, well, I know because he is a nutter, but saying he's the son of God, and even Terry Wogan said to him, "You do know the audience are laughing at you,
Yeah.
not with you."
Yeah. Oh, sorry, but yes, I was getting John Wilkes Booth confused with Lee Harvey Oswald. I knew it was 3 names. They're all 3 names. But yeah, I agree. David Icke, yeah, a wackadoodle.
Yeah, he's nuts, he is, but it's because I have made videos about him before, but very few. But you know, as far as video essays go, it's doing well, and people seem to be genuinely enjoying the David Icke one. But he said it. I don't think he's going to stay back on YouTube, because I think it's only a matter of time before he says something that goes against the terms of service, and
Yeah, oh,
they
eventually.
just spin him off again. I'm surprised. I can't see how.
Well, I know he's uploading content rapidly at the minute,
Well, yeah, because he's got
and I'm wondering if it's because he knows it.
yeah,
his
he's got
days are
hours
numbered.
and hours and hours and hours of footage he can upload, doesn't he?
Yeah,
You
he's
know?
uploading like daily by the looks of it.
Is he?
I mean, that's the thing. So we had the idea for the essay just after he uploaded that I'm Back video.
Yeah.
He's uploaded like 10, 15 videos since then now.
Jesus.
So he's pumping out content, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't see him staying on YouTube because something's gonna he's gonna do something that breaks the rules, to put it simply.
It's
And,
only a matter of time.
yeah, and they're gonna kick him off again. And I think apart from YouTube, it's the Iconic website, and it is
I
paid
think so,
site. That's
yeah.
the only place you can see him.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. I know he'll go on to other people's YouTube channels and all that. I don't think he's completely banished from YouTube
No.
because there are certain creators. Like this is a really weird example, but do you know who the Nelk boys are?
No.
Oh, count yourself lucky. Well, Steve Will Do It, one of the main original members of the Nelk boys. Like he was banned from YouTube, and not only was he like his channel was gone, everything.
Yeah.
Like YouTube had it out for him essentially. And if you uploaded a video and he was sat next to you in that video,
Yeah.
that video get taken down. He
Is
wasn't
it?
even allowed to be in other people's YouTube videos.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Crazy. I can't even remember what he did. But
Yeah. Because the thing is what I can understand about David Icke is how he's even managed. What were the mechanics of him getting his channel back? Because
it was gone.
yeah, and I know that when they delete the channel, it isn't actually deleted. They just remove your access and they just pull everything offline, and it just sits there like on a virtual shelf.
Yeah.
And I think after 12 months, then it's gone forever.
Yeah, but he was off the platform.
That's what I'm getting at. I don't understand how he's managed to get his channel back exactly as it was. Or do you know what I mean? Or whether
yeah, because it does. It looks like it was just reinstated as it was.
Yeah. Indie Brony, no, we can't see any of your comments.
Oh, can't see him.
No, definitely can't see him. Couldn't see the one that's on the screen. Couldn't see this one either. Did you say something controversial? Now I want to know. What did you say? Did you say bum or something like that? Indie Brony. Indie Brony. Anyway, No, we can see your comments. Emma Hawkins, good evening. Love the longer essay format with a combination of insight and info with a dose of the creaky humor we'd expect. Really well written.
Thank you.
This one was all Carla.
Yeah, I really enjoyed making that Ike video though.
Yeah, it's
Because this is the thing is I ended up doing because before I even finished it, you said to me like, "Oh, this video seems to be taking a long time," but I ended up doing like essentially half the research again, by accident because based off the script, I would look at the clip and then I would find a better way of doing it, and so I ended up adding loads of little bits that weren't even necessarily going to be in there, but they worked. So
yeah. MC Smith, Creaky, you debunk Flirth. Flirth? What is your opinion on auditors? Suppose I have got an opinion. Technically, they're not doing anything wrong, are they? But they somehow manage to be really annoying and make dicks of themselves by doing something that, you know, if they just stood there and kind of did what they are able to do according to the law of whichever country they're in, then fine, do what you like. If you were sad enough to think you're achieving anything by video in the front of Swansea Central Police Station, knock yourself out. But don't start being a knob about it and being annoying and getting in the way and hindering people in their, you know, while they are carrying out their jobs. Bob Nodell's Riderscope. What's a Riderscope? Bob Nodell's Gyroscope. Creaky Blinder, whatever happened to Sean Hawkins' channel? No idea, pal. Sean Hawkins hates me because
I don't know who that is.
He was a debunker because he was going to be a guest once, and I moved his spot, and he threw a temper tantrum.
Really?
Yeah, and he did a whole stream telling everyone how terrible I was, and
well, sounds like a delightful knobhead, if you ask me.
He's a strange guy, but I didn't even know his channel had gone. Yeah. If some of your statements vanished, they may have been taken down by YouTubers, not the moderators. YouTube's not the moderators. Yeah, but what it could be, don't forget, I've got certain, I think they call them black words or blacklisted words.
Yeah, there's just banned words, and
yeah, so there are some words which are banned in my chat, you know, obviously, you know, the swears and that kind of thing, because a video and a live stream can get demonetized from the activity in the side chat. You know, if
it's just starting to turn into like insurance companies. It's like they're just trying to catch you out so they don't have to give you money.
Yeah.
Right, Dave.
Auditors have to get confrontation, otherwise no clicks and views. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say technically they're not really doing anything wrong. You know, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
Auditors are a very good example of just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Exactly. You know, just because, you know, somebody says, bloody confused myself now by half reading a comment. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, yeah. If they just went and did it because they thought they were doing a service to somebody somehow, but didn't make a big thing of it and didn't put it on YouTube and it'd be like, yeah, it's fine, you know, you're allowed to do it. But it's the fact that they're deliberately antagonizing these people, like, I've forgotten who said it now, but it was basically they're doing it for clicks.
Yeah, it's what Cycling Mikey does.
Yeah, rage baiting people into watching.
Yeah, because with the auditors going up to, like, I don't know, the Mazda factory and harassing the security guards.
Yeah.
What is your goal there? I don't know what they're achieving.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
trying to achieve, other than
Yeah.
views.
Yeah, exactly.
In that case, you're not really doing anything.
And I get it, you know. We're all chasing
Yeah.
more views.
Yeah, but don't, you know,
But I'm going to be a knob about it, a view.
I just
Bob Nodell's gyroscope creaky. Yeah, I remember that. He had to go at you a year. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He was in the side chat of a live stream demanding that I let him on so he could have it out with me. And it was like, mate,
yeah.
why? I don't care.
Yeah.
Get a grip. I'm here to have fun, not argument. FEP review. Creaky just got, sorry I'm late. That guests over. Thumbnail is excellent. The other thumbnails also irrelevant now because the quiz went horribly wrong.
Yeah.
I made the very rookie mistake of allowing Gemini to spit out 20 scientific statements that could be either true or false. And even the true ones were false as well. So
Look, some of them were right.
Some of them were right.
But the too many of the first 5 were questionable. So we just abandoned it.
Yeah. Ben Speed says it's wild what some people consider a personal data breach, no concept of reality at all. I had a built-in argument with somebody about whether a CB radio conversation was private or not. Yeah, it's I don't know. A lot of this, what's right and wrong as far as filming in public, I suppose, in part can depend on how the person filming is doing what they're doing. If you're filming in public, you're let's say we were in the middle of the town set and you were filming me, that's fine. Nobody can stop us.
Yeah.
But if somebody walks into the shot and says, "Oh, look, I'd rather not be in a video," of course,
yeah,
not a problem. Put the camera down for a second and I'll make sure that the footage is deleted.
Yeah.
But it's an auditor would be like, yeah, but I'm allowed to film you. I'm allowed to film you, and then they wonder why. But
it's all about how people. Well, it's like you said, it's all about how people speak to you as well. Because to use your example, if we were filming someone said, "Oh, sorry, I'd rather not be in the shot," you go, "Oh yeah, no problem." But if someone came over and was like, "Oi," then I'd be like, "Nah, mate, we can film you if we want." It's all about.
Yeah.
I used to have the same rule with customers in the vape shop. Was my customer service level was entirely dependent on your attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So the customer service you get from me is I'm just gonna echo back your personality at you. So if someone comes in hot, then I'm gonna snap right back at you.
Yeah, but it's the same as when we still had the vape shop. If somebody came in angry, they straight away we're not going to be anywhere near as helpful as if they came in.
I will actively go out of my way to make life more difficult for you if you're rude to me.
Exactly.
But if you come in politely, I don't care if I used to have enormous patience with customers. I would stand there and help people because it's all about how you speak to me.
Yeah.
But if you come in hot and start treating me like I'm an idiot, customers need to remember the person behind the counter has the power.
Yeah.
This is not, we are not,
Yeah.
I'll just kick you out if you're rude to me.
Yeah.
The customer is not always right. The customer can suck my nuts most of the time.
The customer is rarely
right.
right.
Very rarely.
Unfortunately. Yeah. So, right. Well, I was going to say something. It was based around a comment, and now I can't find the bloody comment. Brilliant.
I get very passionate about customer service, by the way. Yeah. I do. I have no patience for bad or lazy customer service because I've done quite a few customer service jobs, and I know it's not difficult to just hold it together in front of a customer.
Yeah. But it's some people. It's that entitlement. So you have to give me a refund. No, I don't.
I don't have to do anything. Yeah,
I used to love it when people, you have to give me a refund.
Yeah.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Says who?
I remember one time
because trading standards say I absolutely do not.
The one time a guy, this is a long, boring story, so I'll make it short. But a guy had bought a vape off us, gone away, and he was working away.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to use the vape, but he had tried to, so he'd opened it and blah, 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 blah. And once it's used, you can't return it because it's hygiene. But he came back in like 2 weeks later. And this won't mean anything to anyone else, but it'll mean something to you. Do you remember the T20 coils used to be like wonky?
Yeah.
And if they weren't on straight, they leaked?
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, this doesn't work. And he had such an attitude.
Yeah.
And I literally just twisted it and went, there we go. It works now.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, well, I don't want it anyway. And then,
Oh, is this the guy who said, "Oh, I was away and I had to buy another one, so I don't want this"?
yeah,
now?"
yeah, that
I
one.
remember,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And he was basically like, you have to give me a refund. And I said to him, do you want to bet?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the last time it happened to me, it was a woman, and because she said you have to give me a
Oh,
refund,
yeah.
that's why I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
But before she left, I did make sure to point out that had she come in and not
Yeah.
instantly asked for a refund,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have probably given her a refund.
Oh, yeah. Technically, we had like
Just
a
to
no
be a
cash
nice guy.
refund policy.
Yeah.
But if you came in and you were like nice and like, there was a way to be about it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
exactly. But it's like Ben said about the way when people are recording in public, there's a right and a wrong way to do it, isn't there?
Yeah. It's that expectation. Like you said, legally, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
Yeah.
But discretion. Don't be a knob about it.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Those laws are in place so that, like, if you're being harassed by the police or whatever, you can record them and keep record of this stuff. It's not so that you can go around shoving a camera in Doris's face, going, "I'm allowed to do this."
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Indy. It's probably because I keep leaning away from my microphone. Apparently, I'm quieter than you.
Oh yeah.
There we are. I'll put it right by my choppy chop now. Is that better? Good evening, Martin Pendray. How are you? Or always give a salesperson respect, and you'll always go further with your. Hang on. Always give a salesperson with respect. You'll always go further with your problem.
I think it's essentially what we were saying.
Yeah.
It's all about attitude.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's one thing I feel very sorry for American customer service workers, because they have to put up with so much shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to bite my tongue.
No.
I can't be spoken to like that.
How do they, excuse me, how do they sort of hold their patience and hold their time? Because at the end of the day, I know if you work in retail, it would be unpolite. It would be not great to be rude to a customer if you worked in a supermarket, for example. But the customers don't make it easy for you to not be rude to them, do they? And that's the beauty of being self-employed, see?
I think I said this on the stream not that long ago. I think every customer service worker, and floor worker, not management, worker, no matter what industry, you could work in a supermarket, you could work in the post office. If you work in a customer facing role, you should be allowed to punch one customer per year, free of charge.
Yeah.
But no one's allowed to know whether you've used yours yet.
Yeah.
So everyone's constantly on edge, because if this customer service person's got patience, they've got a punch that they're allowed to use on you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. Never insult the person who handles
Yeah.
your food. Yeah. But it's, I think as British people, we are a lot less likely to complain. Like, if I go out, for a meal, something's got to be like catastrophically bad for me to complain.
Yeah, the food is lovely. If the server asked, unless the food is disgusting, the food is lovely.
Yeah.
Whether I'm loving it or it's okay,
Yeah.
it's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it's bad, then it's got to be bad.
Yeah. But in in like you say, in America, certainly in restaurants, they are so overly nice to you.
Yeah, it's because it's all that tip-in culture.
But I remember, and I saw this firsthand. I think Chris is still here. We were in the office lounge, and the young female waitress, who was looking after me, Chris, and Mrs. Blinder, she was very nice and very helpful and friendly, but she was much more attentive to the group of young, handsome, single lads all sitting around another table. And Chris was trying to attract her attention. And it was like, I could see the tip getting smaller in his
Yeah.
eyes until
Yeah.
in the end I think he said, well, she's down to $5 now, and the next time she doesn't come when we want her to, it'll be no tip at all. And that's, I think, only on one occasion did we not tip when we ate out in America. And it was, we were in Atlantic City in one of the resort hotel thingies, and we went for a meal there, and it was bloody expensive, but it was shit. And I thought,
Yeah.
there is no way I'm leaving a tip here. No way at
Yeah.
all. There we are. Chris is still here and confirming that. I did remember that correctly, Chris, didn't I? She was more interested in chatting up the young dudes on the one or two tables over, and we just couldn't get her attention. It's like, you know, but yeah, if I had been there without Chris, I probably would have been. Oh, it's all right. She's a bit busy. It's fine.
Yeah.
She'll be over now in a sec. Because we just don't seem to.
Yeah. It's
Do we?
well, that's the thing is I feel like this could just be the films, but I don't know. You've been to the US of A. Is if we were in a restaurant and you shouted across the restaurant for the bill,
Yeah.
everyone in that restaurant would be like, "Who is this knobhead and why
Yeah.
is he shouting?"
Yeah.
It's the only time it's acceptable to ask for the bill is if you make eye contact,
Yeah.
so you can do a bit of this,
Yeah.
or if someone's walking past you, you go, "Oh, excuse me, can we have the bill?" But you would never shout it across a room in this country
Yeah.
because it would be horrific manners.
Yeah.
It would just be rude and
Yeah.
obnoxious, and it's just
Yeah.
cultural difference, isn't it? And the tipping culture is probably the most
Yeah.
extreme, or the service culture is probably
Yeah.
one of the most extreme differences.
Yeah. Because they don't.
Yeah.
I don't believe they have a minimum wage. I don't know, apart from
I
Chris.
don't know how it works with
Ooh, but I
service staff.
I don't know what they earn, but if they are heavily reliant on tips, which they
Yeah.
are, then the base amount that they
Yeah.
receive is probably next to nothing. Probably not even enough for a human being to live on,
Well, Chris said the tip is proportional to the service.
as it should be.
But this is my thing though, is like, to me, you don't get a tip for doing your job.
yeah,
You get a tip for doing your job exceptionally. Like, I've tipped in restaurants before, but I can probably count how many times I've done it because I'm not giving you extra. I've already paid nearly £100 to sit and eat in here.
yeah,
What am I giving you? But then
yeah,
over here, they legally have to pay their workers a minimum wage. And I feel like then when you tip, it's more appreciated anyway because it's not
Yeah.
expected. And most of the time, it's like met with a bit of shock.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God,
That-
thank you.
That's what bugs me on Uber Eats, is like they're asking you, do you want to tip your driver? Well, I don't know what the service is like
Yeah,
yet.
oh yeah, that bugs me.
But I never do anyway.
I only do it to
never
get
tip
you-
anyone. It was
I only-
heartbreaking that I had to tip in America.
I only tip on Uber Eats if I really wanted to get there quickly
Yeah,
because I know if you leave a tip, they will, someone will accept your order quicker.
yeah. But
But at most, it's 10%, and
yeah,
and I'll give you like £1.20, and not
yeah. Like if people, the closest thing I think we have here, we've got tipping here, obviously, but the closest, if you went to a bar and bought a round of drinks and it came to, I don't know, £19.30, you may say, "Oh, keep the change."
I don't think I've ever tipped in any alcohol related
Yeah.
circumstances.
Yeah,
Absolutely not. The closest thing I will say to tipping bar staff, as I've done, is I'll buy someone behind the bar like a shot or something like
Yeah.
that. A lot of people do. I'll go, "Oh, can I have 4 shots of this? Get one for yourself as well." That's quite common. If they're allowed to drink on the
yeah.
clock, that is.
yeah. In the US, the minimum wage for most restaurant workers is $2.43. So what's that, about £1.50?
So literally, yeah.
£1.50 an hour.
Something like that, yeah. Slave
Holy
labor.
shit. So like,
Yeah. There is not a place in Europe where that would be legal in any
No.
capacity.
No.
Even
It's-
for
that's
under
nuts.
18s, even if
Yeah.
you were 16 years old, that would be
Yeah.
highly illegal.
That is insane.
Yeah, it's
That is
bonkers,
insane.
isn't it?
And if you think about it as well, right? So one of the places we were frequenting on our couple of visits to New Jersey, Crystal's Diner, there was a waitress in there. She was like Nanny's age.
Yeah.
She must have been a waitress for like 72 years. And there's no way she is going to earn as much in tips as the drinks girls in Atlantic City in Ocean Resort, walking around with their butt cheeks hanging out at the bottom of their shorts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not an even playing field either. It's not a fair system.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because even over here, this is going to sound very like, who are us? Oh, the men have it so hard in this life. That's what this is going to sound like. But I know from meeting people, if you work in a bar and you're a girl, you might come home at the end of the night with tips. It is not unusual for a bloke to go home after his bar shift with not a single tip.
Yeah.
It's just the attractive girls.
Yeah.
Because it'll be like older men trying to impress them. Oh, we all love have a fiver.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. But for me to tip in a restaurant in Wales, the service would have to be so good that it blows my mind.
I remember.
But we don't get that, do we?
No, not at all. But I remember. I don't remember the restaurant, but this was ages ago, and I remember being like, "Oh, this guy clearly loves his job. Like he just made it. He wasn't annoying. He wasn't over the top. He didn't irritate me. He was just like, oh, this guy. It's like he was born to be a waiter." And I remember like it was like 45 quid. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I will just leave a fiver. But it was because his service stood out.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I haven't experienced this before. And he was just like,
yeah. And there's some, I can't remember if I want to say Japan. It's either Japan or China. It's an insult to leave a tip.
I think Japan.
Is it Japan? It's one that I can't remember.
Yeah, there's a couple of countries where it's considered like disrespectful.
Yeah. US tipping didn't used to exist. Tips were considered to be bribes, and the 1930 happens, and restaurant owners worked out they didn't have to pay the staff if the customers did. That sounds about right. But yeah, if that is really what they're getting, $2.43.
Yeah, that's wild. I knew they were on like next to nothing, but I thought that was a slight exaggeration.
Yeah, but I will say though, one of the jobs I had when I was young was commission only.
Yeah. Yeah. You can still get commission only jobs.
Yeah.
But they're super rare and they're usually in like sales and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you go on a job website and it says commission only, that no one's applying for that basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Japan, it's upsetting the staff to get a tip. Yeah, I saw something that it's offensive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ooh, super chat.
Do you want to use it?
Thank you, Doctor Who Design. You can always show up at a Flurf event dressed in a duck suit so they don't recognize you. I think that's been done, hasn't it? I'm sure it has. It was a guy, Nathan Thompson was in the video with him. Anyway, what were you going to say, Carl?
Well, we were talking about Japan.
Yeah.
I learned something very funny recently. Is in Japan, the best way to get by as a non-Japanese speaker is to essentially just do a racist Japanese accent. So the example I saw was a guy who was like, say you're looking for McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you went up to a Japanese person who said, excuse me, McDonald's? They might be like, hmm? But if you go, oh, McDonald, then
I think I've seen it.
then they'll go, oh, McDonald. Because that's just
I think I've seen it.
And I've seen so many tourists saying you feel so racist at the beginning because you feel like you're making fun of them.
Yeah.
But then you realize, well, they can't understand me either. Otherwise.
Yeah. Because it's like me trying to learn a little bit of Spanish. Whatever I say, it never sounds quite right.
Yeah, but you're probably not putting the Spanish
Yeah.
inflection on it.
Yeah, no, I've seen some people and they've said like there's more to learning a language than just learning what each individual word means and how to translate it and all that kind of shiznit. But you have to kind of adopt the correct accent, because I never forget in Forteventura in the water park there was a guy and he with alpha leather and the next thing you went, yeah, go ahead, pal.
Yeah.
I don't, hang on, you're Welsh.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's
Yeah,
probably,
but I moved here when I was 4 years old.
yeah.
So it was weird, but it's put in the accent. But I feel like
You feel like
I
you're
don't
taking the
know. Yeah, I feel like I'm
But imagine
being
you feel,
disrespectful.
but you feel like that with Spanish. Imagine
Yeah.
doing that to a Japanese
Yeah.
person's face, because
Yeah.
we're sort of conditioned to think that doing accents from that part of the world is racist.
Yeah,
So when you got to go, oh, McDonald, to
Yeah.
a Japanese person,
Yeah, exactly.
it must feel a bit like,
yeah,
I don't know if I'm supposed. It was kind of the same
Yeah.
as me and Jordan said when we first got to Thailand. Like their sort of polite, their manner is the bow,
Yeah.
same as a lot of places.
Yeah.
And you just kind of give it just a
Yeah.
little. But at the beginning,
yeah. You
You
probably
kinda
felt really
self-conscious, because I felt like I was making fun of them.
Yeah.
Going like this.
Yeah, yeah, but it's
But it's just, within, obviously we were there a while, and by the end, it's just second nature.
yeah,
There was loads of times I almost did it,
yeah,
like in the co-op once.
yeah, because that that as well is if you meet a monk, that's
Yeah.
a sign of I think it's considered a sign
Supposed
of
to-
respect.
Yeah, you are. You're supposed to. It is. It's just a
Yeah, it's-
respectful
it's
thing.
not like
They're not really handshakers and stuff. See,
Yeah.
in that part of Asia.
yeah,
So a lot of the time it's the bow is.
yeah, yeah,
I
Um,
love the bow. I think we should adopt the bow in the
Yeah.
West. I think
The
it's a
bow
very
wow.
I think it's a very good mannerism,
yeah,
and I think it sums it all up. It's like a thumbs up, but like imagine a really respectful, polite thumbs up.
yeah,
That's kind of how it feels.
yeah. Creaky, I could never understand the Welsh accent, but thankfully you don't have one. I don't think anybody has a Welsh accent.
No great accents.
Yeah, no great accents on this live stream. Thailand courtesy is not asking the sex of your date.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
remember one time.
You had a close call with a lady boy, didn't you?
Oh, you can't avoid them in Thailand, but
Yeah.
no, yes, that time. Shall I tell that story? I've told that story before.
When you were drunk and waiting for a. Have I got time to have a pee while you tell that story?
Yeah, go on in.
Right, don't get my channel demonetized.
Okay. So, yeah, in Thailand, like waiting to go home. And I was only like a 5-minute walk from the hotel. So I was being lazy, really. But anyway. Yeah, well, Storm Shadow, you say calm and ladyboy. That's clearly what the ladyboy had in mind. So I was stood on the side of the road where it's usually like the tuk-tuks and like all the taxis, and they're all moped taxis. And they were all there, and I was just on my way walking back to the hotel. Well, it wasn't a hotel, it was a cabin, but irrelevant. And all the taxi drivers were obviously going, oh, come on, taxi. And I had no money on me, which was genuinely the truth. So I was just, this is easy. I'll just show them my wallet. And then out of the darkness, majestically, I just heard someone go, oh, do you want a lift? And I didn't think anything. I was like, yeah, go on in. Jumped on the back of this moped. I have the video. Hold on. I won't be able to find it. Anyway, kind of clocked what was going on. So thinking ahead, I was like, right, I'll tell her to drop me off like down the road from where I'm staying. Cause I was like, I'm not being dropped up smack outside where all my stuff is. So I like jumped off the back of the bike, and clearly not her first rodeo, because she grabbed me by the waistband, pulled me forward and shoved her hand down my trousers. I like pulled up and I was going, no. It took a couple too many attempts for her to be like, oh, okay. And then she just like rode off into the night. But I was saying at the time, I was like, that probably works a lot, doesn't it? It probably just, I'll just get them there. And once they're there, but yeah, I felt very uneasy. It's a funny story though. And I kind of, something's gonna, I feel like when you're traveling and you just on one of those vibes. You just see where the night takes you, see where life takes you. Ben Speed saying, my mate married a Thai girl. He reckoned she was brilliant and doing all sorts of jobs around the home. Do you know what's really funny? I'll tell this story quickly before Creaky comes back in. But yeah, oh, never mind. You're back.
We're still live, so the story can't have been that bad.
Yeah.
My mate married a Thai girl. She was brilliant and doing all sorts of jobs around the home. He calls it Swiss Army wife.
I didn't read the end, but that's really funny.
Do you know? You know the story. Don't know. I don't know if I told this on stream or not. So I went down to the barber shop.
Yeah.
And it was when I was talking about the mustache wax and how expensive it was.
Yeah.
And I said to Daz, I said, for the price this bloody tin cost, I said I was expecting a little Thai girl to come with it to apply it for me.
Yeah.
And as I said it, his eyes just sort of looked to his right.
Yeah.
And when somebody, you look as well, and his sister-in-law was sitting there,
Yeah.
who is from Thailand.
Yeah.
I
Oops.
literally wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. I felt so bad. And I was just, just being a boy, having a laugh, innit?
Yeah.
Bit of banter, as they say.
Oopsie.
But yeah, it was definitely an oopsie. Callum, didn't the beard put you off? What?
It was the deep voice. Do you want a lift, pal?
Yeah. She was probably looking for coins when she stuck her hand down your pants.
No, that's not what she was looking for.
Yes. Yeah, Ben, if Ono is in reaction to me, I did actually say that. I could have died. And I don't get embarrassed easily or often, thankfully, but that wasn't my finest hour. Right. So, Lee Draven, how are you, pal? HR Christopher. Always tip my Uber drivers triple the amount so they can make some money. They make so little. Are you UK or US, Christopher? Because again, I don't tip taxi drivers. I think they're expensive enough
Yeah.
already. When I still had the sign shop, occasionally people would go, oh, there's 20 quid for you. And I'd be like, oh, it's fine, mate.
You paid
It's
me
my
to do
company. It's
Yeah.
all for me.
Yeah.
Minus what I have to spend to make the sign or sign right the van or whatever. But I don't know. I don't get tipping. Good evening to you, Softail fan. How are you, pal? You don't want to buy a street glide by any chance, do you? If you do, send me a DM.
Are you going to sell the street glide, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. I haven't used it now for over a year. The MOT ran out in May this year.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't ride it at all over the summer.
No, because doing this, I never get.
Yeah.
When I work from home, it's like I don't need one form of transport, let alone two.
Yeah. And then when you are off, you're not going out on your own.
Yeah, exactly. And Mammy's not a fan of going. She will go on it, but she's not a massive fan.
So what I'm hearing is that you're going to buy a road legal buggy
I don't know. I'm gonna buy
and put me on the insurance.
I'm gonna buy something. I'm not sure it'll be a road legal buggy though. I nearly turned the car into a road legal buggy when I was on my way to pick him up earlier in the morning. Have a look out the back door and look at all the mud up the left hand side.
Why?
I got my Colin McRae on going through those lanes.
Yeah.
But I went back that way, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the road very sharply went off to the right, and I didn't go as sharply. And the front and back left hand wheels were in the.
Oh, like in the
I
side.
shit myself. I thought, oh, brilliant! I'm gonna have to phone on. I'm saying, stuck in a ditch in a lane.
Oh, that was on the way.
Yeah. On the way
I
to pick
thought you meant on the way back.
No, but luckily I managed to get it back out. Anyway.
Ooh, super chat.
That's too funny. I
Okay.
didn't know you were in the same room. Hey, from Ireland.
A lot of people seem to not realize.
Yeah, we are
We're
literally
like.
see, we're literally. I don't know if I can get a crossfire
I-
after being.
No, but if I do this a sec.
Yeah. I'm here. Hi. Yeah, I'm not yeah, we are in the same room. It's just two different. That's good though, because it shows that as a second set, this works.
Yeah.
Because I know somebody, a lot of people know we're in the same room. But the fact that somebody thinks we aren't is very cool. Didn't know I feel like I didn't read all that super chat then. Where'd it go? I'm sure
It was didn't know you were in the same room.
Oh, hey from Ireland.
Do you want me to find it again?
No, I've got it. I didn't know you were in the same room. Hey from Ireland. And when at a glance I read, I didn't know you were from Ireland.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm not. Oh, dear me. Anyway, right. So
I'm very tempted to go to Ireland for St. Patrick's Day next year.
yeah,
Yeah, we spoke to
go to Dublin to Mike.
Yeah, we spoke to Mike about it, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, come over." But then, are they even going to be there? No, they're not. They're going to be in bloody Thailand in March.
Yeah, they are.
So he's telling me to come over. That's why he was fake offer. Yeah, come over, stay with us in March.
You can go to Crab Lane.
What's
Brilliant.
that?
Is that
the pub?
It's the closest pub,
Yeah,
and it's
proper
it's a
Irish
shit-
countryside
It's
pub.
a shit pit, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, but you can't trust a pub that's too clean.
Yeah, yeah, very very nice. Anyway, I Denmark. You normally don't. Hang on a second. In Denmark, you normally do not. Done now. In Denmark, you usually don't tip, but Brazil is wild. 20% if you go. Drink it, add up. That's the thing. See, tips do add up. That's one thing sometimes if me, Mrs. Blinder, and Chris would go out for dinner, and me and Chris, we take it in turns in doing the tip, and it's some like the tip, some like, it was like $30. It's like, shut up. What? For what? For doing their job. But like I say, if they're only earning £1.50 an hour.
Well, yeah. But that's I don't think we were speaking about this on the live. We were speaking about this in the house, though. Is what they've done is they put the burden onto the customer.
Yeah. Don't go to Dublin. Kilkenny is where it's at. I was in Kilkenny last year, I think. I met Padge, one of my subscribers, and we had a couple of pints of the black stuff. Me, Padge, and Mike, my uncle, and it was brilliant. Kilkenny's not far from. They live in County Wicklow,
So
Kilkenny's not far. Kilkenny
maybe
is
then.
cool.
Oh, wait, there. Storm Shadow is. Hold on. Oh, I can't even see it now. He's claiming to be my ladyboy lover now,
Right.
and now he's gone can't admit it. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'd be better off if. Well, I don't even know if we can go over there now because it's by the sounds of it, they're not even going to be in Ireland in March. So
yeah, well, they're in Australia now, weren't they?
yeah, but I think they're there till February, and then they're going.
Yeah, they've gone for 2 months, I think.
But
Then they're going on holiday to
yeah.
Thailand.
Like Mike just said, you should come. Like you could go into Dublin, but maybe it'd probably be better on St. Patrick's Day to go to like a local pub.
Yeah.
It probably would be.
I'll give you a tip, Creaky. Don't wear an old-fashioned vest under a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, I can't win, can I? If I wear my vest, it's cold. If I wear my vest, people say, why have you got a vest on? Are you 90? And if I don't, everybody just talks about my nips. So tonight I decided I'd rather be insulted for wearing an old man. It's a Ralph Lauren polo. See? No stains on this one yet. It's a, come on now.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Excuse me, but when I worked in a pub, it was very clean. Yeah, but did you work in Crab Lane in County Wicklow? No. I don't mean it was dirty. It's just
not
what you imagine an old-fashioned Irish countryside pub to be like.
Yeah, I think that I should have probably specified. It shouldn't be dirty. I don't want the pub to be dirty. I just don't want it to be pristine.
Yeah.
A pub that looks too pristine can't have a good pub atmosphere.
Yes, Swansea's answered. Rabsy Nesbit. I'll take my t-shirt off now if you're not careful. And do the rest of the stream in a vest. People will think Daniel Pratt has taken me hostage and he's streaming on my channel. And you're in Brazil, they don't speak English at all.
Aye.
Portuguese in Brazil, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Portuguese, isn't it?
Is it Portuguese, Christopher? I don't know why I said that's so weird. Portuguese?
You probably asked the person who's in Brazil.
Yeah. I'm 52. I've always worn a vest. Well, I wear vests when it's appropriate to the weather, and
Well, I'm boiling right now, I am.
yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I'm cooking in here, I am.
Hey Google, turn off the studio heat.
Well, the heater's on.
Yeah. What?
There's no wonder I'm sweating my nips off then.
It was cold when we got in. Yeah.
No, Ben, I don't know who Rabsy Nesbit is, unfortunately.
Type it in. Oh, let me make this more of a see. I'm going to show you on stream.
Oh,
now.
I'm going to probably.
Show you on stream because there we are. So let's share the screen. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Yes. Now we're gonna do that.
Okay.
The guy with grey hair and a scruffy beard.
Yeah.
But obviously not. The other one's doing an impression of him.
I don't know why that's just reminded me of this. Have you ever watched The League of Gentlemen? Are you aware of what The League of Gentlemen is?
Is it a quiz show?
No, it was an old sketch show.
That would be a no then.
Yeah, from like I think 1999, 2000, 2001.
All I know is that it's off the TV.
Yeah, it was on BBC. The reason I ask was because I watched the first couple of episodes, and my takeaway was, so David Williams and Matt Lucas watched The League of Gentlemen and went, we'll do that.
Is it?
So you know, the fat fighters woman in Little Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one on The League of Gentlemen, but she works in the Dole office, and it is almost the exact same character.
What's his name? He plays. It's set in a job centre, isn't it?
Well, the whole thing
And
is
you know the guy who plays Ricky Gervais's brother-in-law in Afterlife, the editor of the newspaper.
no,
Is
it's
he
not.
in it as
No,
well?
it's not him.
Oh, it's not. What
No,
I'm
the
thinking.
League of-
Sheridan Smith's in it as well.
No, it's not
Oh.
that.
Dr. Nimrod.
This is a local shop for local people, Ben. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it's from. It's
Dr. Nimrod. Sorry, Carl is showing us he's Irish by saying Jesus. Is call him a baby. He doesn't know who Rabsy Nesbit is. I'm sorry, Mr. Dr. Nimrod.
Ooh, super chat.
Hands up.
Thank you.
Who is in Ireland or Irish? Go for it. How many Irish peepsicles do we have in the side chat tonight? Is it just Dr. Nimrod? Oh no, it's not Dr. Nimrod, isn't it? David Breen is in Ireland as well. At least I think he said he was. I think Storm Shadow's on the moon tonight. And Drunken Triloquist is asking who killed Kenny. I don't think anybody was saying killed Kenny. They were talking about the place in Ireland. Kill Kenny.
oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Yeah.
Ooh, super chat.
Creaky and Carl. Guys, I'd be honored to join the chat and introduce myself someday. Ask Carl what's the best way to get a hold of you is. Yeah, we'll have you on for a chat one day. Perhaps you can be one of the participants in the quiz that Indy Brony is gonna help us make sure it is an
We need
actual
to sort
quiz.
that in the Discord. Is that what we
Yeah.
said?
I don't think Indy is in. I don't think he's still here.
I'm not sure, but we'll figure something out.
100%.
Also, who was it that said I'm a baby? I'm trying to think. Oh, it was Dr.
Dr.
Nimrod.
Nimrod,
Yeah. I do like that in this stream. It makes me feel young because I'm pushing 30 now, and everyone else is so old. Yes, I'm the young whippersnapper.
Fun fact: there are more Irish people
descent.
descent living in the US, and there are in all of Ireland living currently. See, now what I find,
To me,
if America is easily offended, cover your ears.
Yes.
Right. Being descended and separated by, I don't know, 10 generations. No, that'd be too many.
that's longer than America's
that's
been
longer than
around.
America's even existed. 5 generations then. Would that put us,
Yeah, I don't know, something
You
like
know,
that, probably.
if relatives came to Ireland in, I don't know, what year did America open for business? 17.
Yeah, but a lot of people came
something?
over at all different times, and there was a wave of Irish. Obviously,
Yeah.
during the famine, there was a
Yeah,
wave of
yeah,
Scottish and
Yeah.
all.
But the point I was trying to make is, so they then had children who, to me, yes, they would have been very Irish, but they technically would have been American citizens. And then those children had children, and the Irish blood gets more and more and more and more diluted. Because I think a lot of these Americans say, I'm Irish.
Yeah, to me,
Are you?
unless one of your immediate family
Yeah.
members has an accent,
Yeah.
you're not Irish.
No.
Or grandparents, even it could be your grandparents.
Yeah.
It's just, but I'm the same with like Italian Americans.
Yeah.
As much as I do enjoy like the accent and all this, but they actually really infuriate me because they are so far from Italian. What they are is trapped in a time zone of like they're like they don't resemble real Italians
Yeah.
in the slightest. They're like their own subsection of Italian. Like half the foods they go, oh yeah, just like a mama used
Yeah.
to make. If you showed that to an Italian person, they'd be like,
Yeah.
what the hell is that?
Yeah. There we are, Dr. Nimrod, who is an actual Irish person. I'll accept up to an Irish person's
Yeah.
grandchildren.
That's
Yeah.
what I think. If you're,
Beyond there, you're no longer
no,
Irish.
I
then.
think if your parents or your grandparents have an Irish accent, I think maybe you can claim it.
Yeah. You can say, you can say I'm of Irish descent.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
yeah.
that, but you're not Irish.
I think a lot of it with the US is they don't really have they're all immigrants. That no one is American, so they
Yeah.
all latch on to
Yeah.
their lineage because
Yeah.
they're
yeah.
such a new country.
Yeah, and that's fine, but don't say you're Irish because you're not.
Yeah.
And you know that every time we reference the age of America, it always makes me think of that hat shop in London,
Yeah.
which is
I know.
older than America.
Yeah.
Nuts, absolutely nuts. I wouldn't say it that way, Storm Shadow. I would say Lancashire.
Yeah, I say sure.
Lancashire, not Lancashire. Not a weirdo or anything. Them Browns is here. How are you? I'm never sure if I should still call you by your name because I don't know if you've changed your YouTube handle because you no longer want people to know your real name. But anyway, we both know that I know what it is. Hi, how are you? Sorry about the all caps. It's dark. Yeah. Right. The Drunken Triloquist always confuses me. Why have you just typed Warwick Davis in the chat?
I love Warwick Davis though.
Oh, there we are. Hi, Steph. I've just had the go ahead from the side chat. It's Stephanie. Oh yeah, you don't like being called Steph, do you? I'll try and remember. I was having this conversation with your better half earlier about my desire to shorten everybody's names. And if I can't shorten them, I tend to lengthen them. But I can't do that in her case because it's already a very short name. And if I made it longer, I'd have to call her something which isn't her name. Like there was a boy in my class in school, right? Barry. And he's a solicitor. Now I've
Is he a barrister?
he is a barrister, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's just a solicitor. Well, not just a solicitor. I'm not, throwing shade on soliciting.
Yeah, just a solicitor.
Yeah. But I used to call him Barreled.
Barreled.
Yeah. Because in my brain, if Harry is short for Harold, Barry must be short for
Yeah.
Barrel.
It's like whenever someone like Jim isn't, it's not James, it's Jimothy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know
always
what-
Jimothy.
Yeah, and you know, if I saw him now, say, I don't know, bumped into him in MacArthur Glen, I'd probably
Yeah.
go, Barrel!
Barreled, yeah. I like that one, barreled. But yeah, Jimothy is my favorite. I like mixing people's names up. It's funny.
Yeah, just call everyone Was. That's I think Was is more kind of Neath Port Talbot way.
Yeah.
What would you say is the Swansea equivalent of Was? It's got to be Mosh, hasn't it?
Yeah, but mush is also like people use that up there as well.
Yeah.
And mush travels. Mush is a thing all over the country, like all over the UK.
Does that mean that we have been culturally appropriated? We must have invented Mosh.
No, I think it's just people didn't realize how many different places actually say mush
Yeah.
because they say it up north a lot.
Do they?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, mush is all over the place.
It's funny though, you know, we were talking about this on stream not so long about saying that if you're on holiday in, I don't know, if you were on holiday in Thailand now and you met somebody from, you know, this area,
Yeah.
would you become more Welsh?
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you
it's
do.
weird, isn't it? It's like if we're in Spain and we bump into somebody
Yeah.
else who's from Swansea, I like Bush.
But I will say it's probably because we tend to tone our accents down as well. So as soon as
Yeah.
you see someone you're a Welsh accent, you go, "Oh, I can speak like me." You don't have to
Yeah.
add any zhuzh onto your speech, you know?
No one from Leith calls anyone Mosh.
No?
Well, Dai Lingping,
Yeah.
he's a Mosher.
Yeah, but he's not. I don't know what. Well,
Uh,
I'm not gonna say. I don't know if I'm. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Storm Shadow's definitely not himself. Either that or he's watching Johnny English. What's strange? Calling people mush. It's the same as saying like pal or buddy or mate.
Yeah, because I was gonna say because then you got the valleys when they say but.
Yeah, yeah.
And I bet.
And I bet like Lee and all them, Lee and John, are the people we know from
Yeah,
up that way.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. Okay, you coming down the van this weekend, bet?
Butty as well.
Yeah, but
Where are off, Butty?
yeah, but that's a Welshy thing. Isn't
Yeah, no, but it's like valleys
Yeah.
way.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think he is, Ben. I think he is a Swansea-ish. But I do know where, but I'm not gonna.
Are we
That's-
talking about DLP?
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
mean.
right, yeah,
That's why I like cut it up because I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say,
Yeah.
so I'm just not going to.
I can tell him in a way nobody else will. He's from Sly Dash, Ben. That's where he's from.
That means nothing to me.
No?
No.
Does it mean anything to you, Ben? But yes, he is Swansea and he's from Sly Dash. Right, language is strange. It is. I follow this guy on Tickety Tockety 2, and he is he studies language, ancient language, and he did a video the other day, and he was speaking English from the late 1300s, and there's so few words we can understand.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because it kind of we were talking about this recently as well about the time travel question. Like, where do you go to?
Yeah,
That is another problem. Is if like going backwards,
yeah,
even if you went to like Shakespearean England,
yeah.
what was it, the 1500s? I think Shakespeare.
Yeah, we wouldn't
You wouldn't be able to understand
we
half
would
of them.
be speaking the wrong language.
Yeah, they would be technically speaking English, but it would not
Yeah,
be
but
this
it'd
English.
be a very different version of it.
Yeah.
Very different version of it. Yeah. So, well, I apologize that the quiz didn't quiz.
I know.
I feel silly now, getting all dressed up, hiring a TV studio for the thumbnail and all that kind of stuff, and then not delivering. But it's lucky you weren't expecting it because, yeah. Oh, Indie Brony is here.
Aha!
How do we get in touch with you now? Send me an email. Creaky@creakyblinder.com, and we can liaise about the upcoming quiz. So yeah. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you to the very generous individuals who gifted channel membership. That really helps a lot. And I've noticed a couple of people who've been gifted memberships have carried on with the membership.
Oh, amazing.
So you're in my Discord server.
Oh, there we go.
Indy.
Yeah.
There we are. Send me a DM on Discord then, and I will we'll have a chat and
Yeah. Well, I think, Ben, we won't do the quiz next. Well, you can if you want to. I'm not here next week. I'm having the week off.
yeah.
Not the week. I'm having the day off.
We can't do it next week. We can't do
No.
it next week.
I would like to be here for the quiz, so maybe we could do it like a Christmas special. Maybe we'll do a quiz for Christmas.
Yeah.
Community quiz for the holidays.
Yeah. Holiday quiz.
Yeah.
Ooh, super chat.
English in the
Okay.
US even 100 years ago had an accent that sounded much more European. Watch
Mm.
old US
I think
news broadcasters.
That's not so much the US accent changing. That is people on radio and TV would use transatlantic dialect. So it had this mishmash. It was British American overlap. It was to widen the net so more people could understand. But yeah, it's a transatlantic accent you're probably imagining when you hear that old, the old broadcast, the old radio voice.
Yeah.
It's meant to be no accent.
I
Is-
think I've seen Seth MacFarlane talking about that
Possibly, yeah.
because those old radio announcers.
No, that's where you
were-
got it for Quagmire.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, that's it. It's transatlantic.
Yeah.
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 I will be here for Forest Park, guy.
Yeah.
I'm not missing that one.
Yeah, and nobody else knows what that means. Have we told them when it is?
I don't know.
Do you want to know, or do you want it to be a surprise? Surprise!
What, me?
No, not you. You know, I told you the other day.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
No, not me. No.
Was it like the 16th or something?
No, it's the 14th of December. We will be joined by the hugely enthusiastic and knowledgeable Forrest Vark guy, known to the rest of the world as Forrest Valkai. But to Ben, Callum, and myself, he is forever going to be Forrest Vark guy, and I can't wait to tell him.
I'm really looking
And-
forward to that episode because I'm a bit of a fan. So
Yeah, Forrest is awesome.
Yeah.
And the thing that's gonna shine is how excited he is to be talking about
yeah,
what he studied.
I love his content. TikTok is where I know him from,
Yeah.
and that's where I see.
Yeah. Well, when I had him on as a guest originally, I had no idea how big he was on
I-
TikTok, and I don't know how big he is now.
He's got millions on TikTok, maybe like 4 or 5 million on TikTok.
Has he really?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I remember when I don't know if you told me he was coming on or I'd seen that he was on,
Yeah.
but I remember seeing you and Forrest Valkai and being like, huh? That was probably the first kind of thing you did on YouTube where I was like, oh, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, he's a good laugh as well, and he's really easy to speak to.
So, no, sorry. He's 1.5 million on TikTok.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
what have I got? Like 6,000.
But but he's brilliant. I'm fanboying out a little bit over
Yeah.
Forrest Valkai.
It should be a good stream. So, if you became a member or had a gifted membership, thank you very much indeed. Honestly, without channel members, it just you are very important to the whole kind of setup, and without people kindly dipping their hands in their pockets, then this wouldn't be sustainable. Magical Cat Girls, I have no idea who this Forest person is.
Genuinely, Magical Cat Girl, before he comes on the 14th, go down the rabbit hole, watch some Forrest Valkai. I don't know if you're on TikTok. Type him in on TikTok. He's on YouTube. I know this has turned into a Forrest Valkai plug, but
Yeah.
fantastic content
I
creator.
think that's how he spells it, isn't it? Forrest Valkai.
I believe so. I think it's a K, not a C. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Valkai.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are. Have a look at him, Magical Cat Girl. He's awesome. He's very active in the atheist and creationism debunking part of YouTube, and he is an actual evolutionary biologist.
Yeah.
So he isn't like me, you know, he has to go and look this information up, understand it, and then share it with you. He just knows because it's his job and he loves it, and you'll be able to see when he comes on for a chat. So yeah. Anyway, he rescued Creaky out of a tree one. I got to fess up to him as well that I forgot to include his video in my video.
I know. I wonder if he knows. Maybe that's why he's agreed. Come on, he's coming up to call you out.
Yeah, I did tell him, to be fair. I messaged him on
Oh, you did? Yeah.
on Discord. Anyway, right, I'm starving, so I'm going. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you if you super chatted, if you became or continue to be a channel member, and I will see you video tomorrow night this week, innit? Yeah. I will see you tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Love you. Bye.
Go and watch the Ike essay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.